This is an early one. It's got a key mold. I'm in Wheatland, North Dakota, standing on what was once the lumber company's property. The records date back to the late 1800s. There was an office and I believe a residence nearby. I got permission to excavate the grounds in search of artifacts, so I'll take a walk around and see what's going on. The hotel stood in this vicinity. Judging by the age of that cottonwood tree, it's been gone a long time. The other foundations stood in this area. We still haven't concluded what that was for yet, though. I'm actually a really good distance from where the hotel stood. I was walking around surveying a bit, saw this low area. I pushed a probe rod through the ground. I hit all kinds of ashes, some objects. Seems like it could have some good potential. We'll get this thing opened up. We're in a pit. Isn't looking too bad. A bunch of broken dinnerware. Now, I don't know if there are any buildings around the vicinity. I know the hotel was here, but this has got some great age. That's an English ale bottle. Could be an applied top. Definitely a turn mold piece. It's just stacked. And a tooled top. What do we have here? Blue ribbon. Okay, it has blue ribbon on the bottom. That's the style of this bottle. Would have been the style advertised by the glass company. This one. It's like early machine made by the Illinois Glass Company. There's no style on this one. This is circa 1920. Oh. And a little cold cream container. These often have embossing on the bottom. Musterol, Cleveland. That would be Cleveland, Ohio. I think I've dug these before. It was some kind of toiletry cold cream product. Some of this stuff's ornate. Let's see. Oh, this still has maybe some contents, some groundwater. It's an aseptic oval. So again, that's the style. This is a prescription drugstore bottle. It was likely sold by a local drugstore. This one's got some decent age. You know, I'd put this thing at about 1900. It's got a good drugstore lip to it. It's another prescription bottle. I wonder if this could be from a local drugstore. This is something. Wow, that's the base of a spittoon. Look at that thing. I think it's some kind of zinc glazing on it. It's super fragile. It's cracked all over the place, likely from when they threw it down. We're off to a great start. This pit is absolutely loaded. Extremely well used. A lot of broken dishes. I imagine could have been a family living here. Here's something. Wow. Hard to get my trowel through the ground. What do we have here? Little extract bottle. It's a tooled top, well over 100 years old. No embossing, would have had a paper label. Look at all this stuff. Looks like another extract. You can see there's lime layers. I was throwing down these pits way back when to neutralize the smell and disinfect. Wow. Scott's emulsion. This is an early one. It's got a key mold. It's a tooled top. It's the cod liver oil. Yeah, Scott's emulsion cod liver oil. This is a really classic piece. Huh. Martin and Martin, the big bottle, Chicago. Now that's early machine made. We've got a transition of late tooled top, early machine made pieces in this layer. What's this? Look at all this embossed stuff down here. Caldwell's Syrup Pepsin, manufactured by Pepsin Syrup Company, Monticello, Illinois. That's a tooled top. That's a really nice piece. It's got a lot going on. There's something over here. What do we have here? Looks like another English ale. This thing's got an applied top. That's got a lot of character. It's got a really nice color. It's a bit lighter green than I usually see. I don't know what this thing is here. Maybe a canning jar. That's a classic one. Atlas Strong Shoulder Mason. They sold these all across the country. It was one of the most popular mason jar companies in the country. Working into the northeast corner, there's all kinds of stuff here. We still haven't found bottom. You can see we found the wall though. Let's see. Looks like an early machine made piece. St. Louis Bay Food Products Company, St. Louis. This is an earlier machine made piece. I'd put this thing at about 1905. Would have had a paper label on the front there. I'm amazed at how much dinnerware these folks went through. Oh, what do we have here? It's like a bisque porcelain doll. Has its arms crossed. There was definitely kids living at this residence. Early machine-made chemical bottle. I don't see any embossing on it. Made by the Illinois Glass Company. Sort of held something like hydrogen peroxide, something along those lines. What do we have here? An old beer bottle made by the William Franzen and Sons Glass Company. I believe that was Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Oh, the Boy Needle Company, Chicago. Let's see. 3-ounce full measure. I've dug these before. I think it was a sewing machine oil, actually. all this stuff. This pit's just stacked. Wow, that's a tooled top. Lydia E. Pinkham's vegetable compound. That's a beautiful color. This was a female remedy. It was, I think, for menstrual distress, things along those lines. Oh, look at that color. Wow, that is true flow blue right there. This was ornate. You know, the family living here must have been very well off, likely merchants of some sort. Oh, there's more of that pattern. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that floral design. Sometimes these have marks on the back. This one doesn't. Tooled top prescription bottle, blue ribbon style, circa, I'd say 1908 to 1916. Looks like another prescription bottle. Huh. You know what? This is a big extract of some sort. Would have been a flavoring extract for baking. We found the bottom, and looks like all the sides, just kind of finishing this thing up. There is some stuff laying on the bottom here. Another Lydia. This is such an early looking bottle. Yeah, Lydia Pinkham's vegetable compound. It's a beautiful color. A little extract bottle, it looks like, next to it. Yeah, tooled top piece. Plenty of stuff on bottom. Looks like a little ointment pot. Zinc glazed, I believe. It's kind of cool, so those remnants of a lid on it. I have another Lydia Pinkham's. Wow, these are beautiful bottles. Some nice embossing on it. Tooled top. And another extract. I'm thinking this is definitely some kind of a household pit. This pit's done. Here's the haul. This was fun. This was a little residential pit. It was in use from around the turn of the century up until about World War I. Got a decent variety here. Canning jar, food jar, cosmetic pots, some polish, sewing machine oil, chemical bottle, some prescriptions, a bunch of ornate dinnerware. Seems the family was financially stable. Some medicines, English ales, one liquor bottle, and some extracts. There you have it. We'll get this thing filled back in.